Hey guys, it's Natalie, aka Buttercup Budgets. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a cash stuffing with some money that I had from completing savings challenges. I will also be talking about a few of the goals that I have for 2026. If you haven't noticed, my desk mat is back. I ordered a new one on Amazon, so this is ballpoint pen free. My son loves to color on surfaces. Thankfully, he doesn't color on walls anymore, but he still likes to color on surfaces, so I will have to put this up out of his reach every time I film, but I did miss having my little lavender desk mat, and I bought this when Amazon had their like Cyber Monday or Black Friday, whatever it was. I also bought this, pins in here, with this cute little pin holder that definitely matches my setup, and it spins. So this will be in videos when I get cute little pins and markers and stuff. And I will have to hide this from my son as well. But that will be a cute little addition to my setup. I did order a new dice tower from a creator on Etsy, and I'm just waiting for that to ship. It is mint green, just like my old one, but this one will be felt lined. Thank you to the person who sent me $25 on Ko-fi. That was so nice. She sent me a message saying, use this $25 to buy yourself your new dice tower. And I was like, that's so sweet. So I bought that and a couple savings challenges from the creator I purchased from. So thank you to the person who sent me that message and that little gift on Ko-fi. That was so sweet of you. Okay, to start off my video, I'm going to talk about some of my short-term goals. So these are just the goals for 2026. I'll probably have a better plan in January about like the breakdown of how much I need to save per week to reach these goals. But I will just show you the goals I have written down. So we have another $1,000 for my emergency fund. I want my son to get another $500 in his savings account. I want to finally open his 529 and put $1,000 in there. Maybe more if I just take money from our core savings. I want to be ahead on my car payment. I did get a new car in September, I think. So I want to be $1,000 ahead on my car payment, and that's a little more than 2 car payments. My car payment rounded up is $460, so it would be 2 payments and a little bit extra. And then my general savings account, I want to add $2,000 to it. So I'll just add this all together and figure out a weekly budget of how I can reach all these goals. But these goals are definitely attainable. I mean, I think I added it up and it was 5,500. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, yeah, 5,500. So that's a little more than $100 a week. That's me and my husband not going to restaurants as much. Like we spend a lot of money at restaurants and we've cut back. We spend money on the weekends going to restaurants, not during the weekdays. But we could go to Chili's and easily it's like $60. And we're like, what are we doing? Like this food isn't even that good. And we just spent $60. That's like if I went grocery shopping, that's 4 dinners, you know? So we're cutting back on restaurants because they've kind of lost their little spark with us anyway. And that'll definitely help us find some extra income. My husband is coming up on his first full year at this new company he's working for, and it's going great for him. So hopefully new money is coming for him because they recently put a lot on his plate. They hired a guy to train everybody on the program they use, and he's been there since like July. No, he said he was hired when my husband was hired, so like January. Come time to train everybody, my husband knew more than the guy did, and so they ended up firing the training man, and now they're making my husband train everybody in the company on this program. So basically he's doing a lot more work for, you know, obviously the pay he agreed to when he got hired onto this company. So hopefully in January, since he's definitely proven he's a valuable employee, hopefully they bump him up a little bit. Okay, so this is just a sneak preview of the goals I have for 2026. I will make cute little savings trackers like I had my little Elmo one for my son. I will probably have some sort of savings tracker for all of my goals, and it'll just make it more fun to save. So I will make a new video more in depth about my goals and my plans, maybe at the end of December or early January. But yeah, that's that. And I'm grabbing 2 binders here. There we go. Okay, now back to this cash stuffing. Yes, I still have my Bambi notebook. I only have one Happy Planner, and I just love this one, and obviously it matches. I bought my setup to match this planner. So I love this planner so much, or the notebook so much. Okay, as I said in the beginning, this money is from completed savings challenges. So I put some money back in the bank, and then some money will be going into my cash envelopes. And I have completely started over on my cash envelopes. So that's gonna be really exciting to start stuffing them again. And it'll definitely help me stay in budget. So this first binder here, I guess I'll turn it this way. It's kind of like my personal sinking funds. So family outings is getting $40. So this will definitely be like, I'll have my weekly budget that we spend for like food and eating out. But if we ever do something that's more expensive, I always need to save money so we can do those things. Something like going to the zoo, or on last Saturday, I went to Hibachi with my husband, and that was $95. So definitely need to save extra money for those times. My car is getting $40, so this is just car maintenance. This is just going to be for my registration sticker, my inspection, oil change, tire rotation. I don't know how much tire rotations cost, honestly. I don't think I've ever had tires rotated, so gotta ask my husband about that one. Beauty is getting $20. Okay, that's my last 20. Clothes is getting 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. I mentioned in my last video, I think, that I have lost weight and a lot of my clothes are much too big now. But clothing is so expensive that I'm just kind of holding on to my baggy clothes, because I don't want to invest in like an entire wardrobe when I'm not going to be this size that long, you know? Maybe in like 6 months, I could be, 2 sizes smaller than I am now. And then I'm like, well, I just spent all that money on clothes and now I can't wear them. Okay, home is getting $15. And home is just like extra home decor. This isn't like household items like paper goods or necessities like cleaning products or things like that. This is strictly just to like decorate my house with. All right, so that binder is done. Next I have this binder. I still have money for Christmas in here. Holidays is getting $5. So obviously any holiday that's not Christmas. This envelope is for that, and we don't really celebrate New Year's, so I might end up using some of this money. I'm probably going to make my mac and cheese for Christmas, and I might just, no. We'll say this is for Valentine's Day. I have enough money for Christmas that I'll just use that for extra groceries, but I'll start saving for Valentine's Day. HOA is getting nothing. Emergency fund, not getting anything. Canva, not getting anything. So that's it there. And then last is my son's little savings book. This book is from Sav Saves. She takes like vintage and thrifted little golden books and turns them into little savings envelopes. So I got this one. Bambi grows up, because it just reminded me of my son. So I've wiped this clean, and we're gonna start over. We have savings, general needs, school, haircuts, birthday. Yeah, that's it. So I have to really focus on, obviously I'm gonna focus on saving the $500 for him, but general needs and school, I definitely will need to save more money than I did last year, because school, I did have quite a bit saved for him to go to school, but school is way more expensive than I thought, and he's only 3 years old. But his school uniforms and food and uniforms that get old really fast, or he grows out of really fast, I have to buy new ones, I have to buy socks, I have to buy all this stuff, and then they have, you know, bring a snack to share with your friends day and all that, and it's just like, I need to be making sure I have that budgeted in an envelope for him, because it is way more money than I thought it would be. So we're gonna skip savings for today, and we're gonna go with his general needs. He's getting $5. Today is the 4th. He's getting $5. So I'm just basically starting off 2026 with this money. Okay. And I know I watch Savannah and other people use these, and I know that like this is the envelope and this is like the tracker, and you're supposed to put like, I saved $20 and put the money back here. But I like having the tracker right here and putting the money right here. I don't know why, but that's how I use it. His hair is getting 20. I'm not on hair, I'm on school. His school is getting 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. Haircuts is getting $20. His last haircut, she didn't trim around his ears because he was throwing a fit. My son is autistic, so he goes to a lady that is very patient with him. And she got, she cut all of his hair, but he gets most upset with the trimmers around the ears. And so she said, we will just like skip out on trimming around the ears for now because he's very upset today. And I was like, yeah, he is. Like, he will cry until he throws up. So we were just keeping him calm and just saying, all done. We're done getting your hair cut today. So now his hair is still kind of short, but it flips over his ears right now. Like, he has hair that kind of sticks over his ears. It is cute, but he looks a little silly. So his birthday is getting $6. Saving just a little amount each week really worked out for us for his birthday last year. We actually didn't throw a birthday party for him last year, and I saved all that money, but he does not enjoy birthday parties or people singing the birthday song. So we didn't end up having a birthday party. We just had people show up and give them his presents, like one little group at a time, and he really enjoyed that. Bedroom, let's see, what am I missing? I must have forgotten to finish writing these down. We have general savings, birthday hair, school, general. Is that general is for my savings, right? Because I already have. I'm lost. I don't know. I know I have $10 for bedroom on here, so I'll do that. Forgot to write bedroom. At some point, he will need a new bed, but he is not ready for that. He still has a crib, because that's where he is safest. Okay, so now I have $20, and it says $20 goes to general, and I don't remember if I meant general needs or what. Did I mean to put $5 in savings and $20 into general? I don't know. We're just gonna start off savings with $20. How's that? We're gonna start 2026 early because I started 2025 early as well. And that worked out really well because I finished my savings goals fast. So there's 20 in this one, and that is it. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. I'm sure this wasn't the most exciting video for you to watch, but I'm still working on getting my channel back up and running and waiting for challenges to come in and just reorganizing everything. So I hope my next video is a little more exciting. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.